Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we will be learning how to make a gas sensor using a Tinkercad. So at first you need to log in to a Tinkercad and sign up for that. After that click on the circuits and after that create on a new circuit. Then at first what do we need? The components. Arduino. So here we will drag the Arduino. Then what else do we need? Then a breadboard. Then what else can we need? A gas sensor which will be taking our inputs. After that there needs to be an output. So we can use a buzzer for the output. Now we will be connecting the components by wiring them. At first, let's connect the breadboard with the Arduino. So we will be taking a 5 volt and we will be connecting it to the breadboard. I am using a red colored wire to represent the voltage taken in. Now we will be connecting the ground to the breadboard. I will be using a black colored wire to do that. Now, after that, I will be connecting this gas sensor into this board. So what will we do at first? Let me drag the gas sensor over here. These three components, that's B1, H2 and B2. This will be connected all to the power supply. That's over here. I will be using a red color to mark this thing. Now what else will we do? Now the A2 will be connected in such a way that it will be taking the analog reading. So we will connect A2 to this A2 to A0 over here. and I will represent it by using a green color. Now I need to connect the buzzer. So the buzzer, at first one will be connected to the ground. I will be using this as a black color. Then I will be connecting the buzzer to the output. That's output. It can be anything. I would be preferring it to be using B7. That's 7. Then I will be connecting the H1 to the negative terminal over here. And I will be using a resistor over here. So resistor. So to move the resistor, I'm using this rotate button. Now, as our circuit is complete, we will be going to code. So at first, let us remove this code. At first, what do we need? A variable. Let's create a variable. I would be naming it gas sensor. If you want gas sensor, if you want, you can like rename it to anything else. So like gas sensor. So it will be taking the reading from the analog A0. So I will be taking the reading on analog A0. So to here. So now there needs to be a condition. So I will be adding the condition over here. Then I will be using the values like gas sensor, and you can, like for example, I'm using here over here 200. It can be more if you want. Then I will be focusing on the output. The output, which is our speaker, will be turned on. That's the buzzer. And it will be pin 7. So our code is perfectly to go. Let's see what happens. See, it's working perfectly. And it stops. Again, it works, it stops. Thank you for staying with me and watching the whole video.
Well, you might not be comfortable with the blocks part, and you also need the coding part for your real life project also. This is the previous circuit. I have just changed its arrangement. A better preview. Let's talk about the code. First of all, we are taking a variable named ASDF and initialized it with 0. Then in the setup method, we are declaring analog 0 as an input pin and 7th number pin as a output pin. Then in the loop method, we are reading the analog 0 pin and keeping the value in the ASDF variable. If the ASDF variable's value is greater than 200, then we will tune the buzzer. Otherwise, we will delay for 10 microseconds. This is how the code works. Let's simulate it. You can see it's making sound.